Poch can just like stop what he's doing, which is like playing players out of possessions. We just need to go back to the basics. Like they need to teach players how to shoot, apparently, how to pass correctly or make or complete two, three passes correctly. Learning the offside rule. I mean, I feel like our strikers need to go back to class. No, but can't Chelsea just give us like 3 games win? Like, is it possible for them to do? Because like, how will you? It's so sad. It's so depressing and so unfair to fans that have to go and watch it, and fans that have to sit down and be subjected to this pain. Don't worry. Let's get into the match review. We're gonna start the timer. 6 minutes on the clock. Time starts now. Everybody takes blame. Obviously, in the first half, I can't blame Poch, but still, I blame him for the lineup, which we will start with the lineup. The lineup he put Petrovic, Gusto, Diasi, Thiago Silva, Kowe, Ugochukwu, Gallagher, Sterling, Palmer, Jackson, Berger, right? And like off the bat for me, or from what I saw when I looked at it, I was just confused. I was like, are we playing the back four, or back three? Because yeah, there are how many? There are like three center backs here because Diasi can play. He can play right back. Sorry, but he's a center back. So we had Diasi, Thiago Silva, and Cole, that are center backs, but trust Poch to play one where he's not supposed to. Like you play Cole left center back or left back, or play Diasi as right back when Gusto is also a right back. Like that's why when I saw it at the back, I was just like, what's it gonna be? But when the game started, it was a four at the back, right? Then it was a midfield of Gallagher and Ugochukwu. When I even saw Ugochukwu there, I was just like, isn't Ugochukwu just coming from an injury? Like, I get that, like, Caicedo didn't start because of illness. Because initially, me, I was just wondering that why isn't he starting? Why isn't he even on the bench? But we later realized that he is sick. Okay, why can't he play with the sickness? No offense, but why can't he? But yeah, but it's good now. I mean, he didn't. He didn't play. He didn't collect yellow cards. He can at least play against Crystal Palace, and only God knows what kind of lineup Poch will have to put out for Crystal Palace because Sterling is suspended. Palmer is suspended, but we'll get into that. So yeah, the midfield pairing was Ugochukwu and Gallagher, and I was just like, it's smelling recipe for disaster, but I trust Gaga, but I don't trust Gaga and Rochuku in the sense that I feel like they are both very rash players. They can make rash tackles or like sometimes they don't think before they act. They just act. Then obviously our front line, Sterling Palmer, Jackson, Berger. I know some people want them Modric to start over like Berger because of like what he did in the Carabao Cup, which is fair. But like me, I don't know. I'm not the coach that sees the players in training or whatever he had in mind. I don't know. Sure, for this lineup alone, he should be sacked. And I'm sad that we didn't see Lavia today because, and I said it in my pre-match thoughts that like knowing Poch, Lavia will not just start. He'll just put him on the bench just to make us happy, to shut us up. But yeah, we'll go into the first 15 minutes of the first and second half. The first 15 minutes or the whole first half of that match was way better than a lot of our first half matches. And I feel like we usually play well first half, and then don't play well second half, which was kind of what happened today. We missed chances, criminal chances. That's Sterling miss, Jackson's miss, Borgia's misses, like Palmer and Sterling. I feel very bad for Palmer. Number one, that guy will struggle, make chances, create chances, pass to these bombs. These user toothless players, and they will just mess it up. I don't even know what's wrong with Jackson. Like he will have so much mouth offline, but like on the pitch where you're supposed to do the major talking, you cannot trap a ball, hold the ball, pass a ball, shoot. I said it in my video previous video that like the basics are so hard for us. Not for us, not for me. For them. For Chelsea, the basics are so hard for them. They cannot shoot, scared to shoot. Those that shoot is like they close their eyes when they shoot. I don't get it. And obviously, kudos to Poch. That's the only thing I will give him credit for. He made changes very early on, which very is unlike him. And I feel like it's because Ugochukwu got injured that he was forced to make those changes as early as he did. And like, let me even look at the changes he made. He brought Ugochukwu off for Nkuku in the 59th minute and took pressure off for Modric. Me, I'll have taken Jackson off just because Jackson was wasting more chances than Berger. Berger is still better than Jackson in build up and in a way in what they call it executing is still an inch better than Jackson. I would have left Berger on. The fact that Jackson was on the pitch for 18 minutes is criminal. Criminal. Like at some point I didn't even see Jackson anymore. I'm telling you. Like at some point I didn't even see Jackson on. When Nkuku and Mudrik came on, like it's them that I was seeing. It's them it's telling Mudrik Nkukuda and Pamara was seeing. It's like Jackson went to bed, disappeared, ghost mode or something, airplane mode or something. Bro, like it's so frustrating. How will we like now the Crystal Palace game will be much more strenuous for Chelsea because there are suspensions, there are injuries. We have to win. If not, we'll drop to like 11. We have to win. If not, we'll drop to like 11 or 12. Like, why does Poch like making it hard for himself? Why do those players like making it hard for themselves? I don't know. Sterling sometimes I don't get it. You are a senior player making some kind silly dives, and I know that the one that he got yellow card for, the dive he got yellow card for, wasn't really that much of a bad one. It's just that he has a bad reputation, and like referees will just see him as a diver, or the fact that Chelsea has gotten a lot of penalties this year, and like sometimes he's the person that gets us those penalties, and that's due to him being too corny. Having one too many touches, one too many tackles. Same thing with Jackson. One too many touches, too light, too heavy, or can't trap the ball. Berger, same thing. Like I even can excuse Berger in a way because I feel like he has never really been a starter, even though he was in Southampton to an extent, but he wasn't. He has not really had like if after the Southampton he had injury and then coming back. So like I even give him a little grace. Jackson on the other hand, you're older, you have played more in the team you are coming from Spain. Like I just expect better. He has 7 goals, but like alone he doesn't deserve 7 goals. Like or is it 9 goals? He doesn't deserve them. I can't lie. Like, Poch, why did you take up? Like, I just have to. I'm asking Poch at this point. Why did you take up Gusto when you're trying to look for a goal? Like, he was the better winger going forward for us. But you took him on and brought on Matson that you don't even like inexperience. Like sometimes when Matson come up, I see zero impact in what he does. Zero impact. And that might not even be his fault. It might be the fact that they bring him on 10 minutes to the end of the game, 15 minutes to the end of the game. What impact will you be able to see? What impact? Like really, what impact? And then he brought on Madwike. I was just like, and I feel like that's what cost the second goal because when we made those changes where we removed Ugochukwu and Borja, he didn't bring on any midfielder for us like that can be side by side with Gaga. Why didn't he just? I know that we have injuries and whatnot. Maybe he was scared of will he play next match, but he will have brought on Lavia. He will have brought on Lavia for God's sake. Then we started having more counter. We started countering, and like it's just a rule in football, right? That if you don't take your chances, I don't know whether it's the footballing gods or like just the universe. You miss one too many chances. When the other team gets their own, they will score. It's just written. Same thing happened today. We missed those clear cut chances. Like why was Sterling selfish in that moment? If he had scored that goal, and even if O scored two, at least Nkunku's goal will have come and it will have been 2-2. I know that 2-2 is bad, but it's better to carry 1 point than no point at all. Now, our goal difference is one. 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 No. And I still go back to blaming our owners, honestly. The caliber of players they put together is the reason why we're in this mess. Yeah, we have a few quality players, but a lot of shit players. And a shit manager at that. That's that's like I said in my previous video, what a coach that is playing a system to the players he has instead of making the players play to the system he wants. I don't understand. I get you have to manage, but not with the kind of money you have spent. Better put your foot down and tell them what you want and be adamant about it, because this all this work where you are doing, it won't help you. Me, I'm put out already. So better fix up or fix out, or I don't want to swear, or get out. Fix up or get out, but because it's so criminal for the Premier League to ask Chelsea to play Christmas Eve. Like, now we will get drags. I am irritated, like rightfully so. Rightfully so, I am irritated. But I've come to the end of the video, honestly. Like, I don't like. Wait, let me just give kudos to Petrovic and Nkunku. For me, I feel like they are the only people I can praise today. Gusto also tried. Gusto also tried. Palmer obviously always tries. But Nkunku came on and did what he was brought to do. Make chances, create chances, be dynamic, be threatening, and it's like he took after that second goal came on, like he took it upon himself that, like, man, I must do something. Yeah, kudos to Sterling for crossing, but like if it's another of our strikers, they will have missed our header. They will have missed it. But you can see the fight in him that some of them don't even have anymore. You can see that Palmer Loki, like, is like, I don't want to be here next week or the next few days. I don't want to be here. Like, I think it's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday we're playing. I don't want to be here Wednesday or Thursday. Catch me outside. I'm taking the yellow card and like I'm just gonna rest because I wouldn't want to play here. I wouldn't want to play for them. Do you understand? Would you? I just have to take a deep breath. If not because of like that I am committed to doing this YouTube thing. I wouldn't. Sometimes I don't have the mind to sit here and talk because the way I feel like I want to be a troll, but I still believe that they are human beings. That's why I don't sit here and troll them. But that's how I genuinely feel like calling them all sorts of names, saying they don't deserve pay because they don't deserve pay with the way they play. I'm so irritated. Like, it's disgusting. Disgusting to watch that players of that level, or they call themselves players of high level, playing the way they play. Aren't you ashamed? Like, don't they look at themselves in the mirror and feel ashamed? They should be ashamed. Poch and all those players and our owners should be ashamed. They should put white powder on their face and put red nose because they are clowns. Every single one of them, with a few exceptions, but a lot of them are clowns. Yes, but please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. That's where it's really hot. That's where it's happening. That's where I interact more. I put my pre-match thoughts out to see what I think of the lineup before like the video or after the game. Um, yeah. Merry Christmas, guys. Don't let them spoil your Christmas soon. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays. Enjoy yourself. Don't mind Chelsea because they will go on and have a Merry Christmas with their family. So should you. Bye.